Hey guys, WLJK here. Hopefully I get this right this time. I messed up last time. Um, I'd like to present to you guys Project Wolf Omega. Now, you may ask, okay, why'd I call it Wolf Omega? Well, one, my wife loves wolves. Two, that's her gamer tag name. And three, this is for her new computer build. Now, a lot of people seem interested before on the system build that I did, so I thought I might show you what I'm going to build her. Um, so first off, the processor, nothing fancy. Dual core, 3.3 gigahertz. Um, Something simple but yet powerful enough for her for what she's going to do, which she always wanted to do gaming on her laptop. I found her games that would work on the laptop. Um, Problem is, the laptop screen went. She can't see what's going on anymore. Now, I could do a temporary fix and hook up my one spare monitor that I'm using here, my second monitor, to her laptop, and she can still do it. But if she's going to be tied down to a monitor screen, then it's going to be useless. Might as well just build her a new system. And yes, I could turn around, build or buy a replacement screen to put in her laptop. But what's the use? It's not like she's going to turn around and be able to do what she can with this. So there's the processor. The board is similar to mine. Mine's an MSI. Hers is going to be an MSI. Now, the advantage is I got to do research, but I'll get to that in a second. So mine's an 890 chipset. This is an 880. Not too much, a lot of difference. This one's a micro ATX, so she's got one PCI 16 slot, one PCI 1 slot. And she's got the regular PCI, or should I say PCI Express 16 and 1 plus a regular slot. It has onboard HD 4250, which I used that originally with mine, which ran pretty decent. But then I upgraded to the 6850. Now, later on, if she wants a video card upgrade, she's going to get my 6850, and I'm going to go out and buy whatever. You know, if I can find... I have to be a little particular with mine, because even though mine's a mid-tower case, I am limited on the length of the video card. So, you know, if they come out with the HD 7000 series, we'll say, hypothetically, which seems like is going to be the next generation anyway, because they're out of 68s and 69s. But anyway, so this whole setup's being run in AMD. Now, the nice thing is, as we all know, if they have a lot of the companies are, I know AMD does it, they have, okay, we're building 4-core processors, but there's a demand for 2-core. They'll turn around and lock out 2 of the cores. So you got a chance that when you buy a dual core that you can actually unlock it to a 4-core. This board will allow you to do it. And I've read reviews that people have been able to do it. So I could turn around and possibly get her a cheap alternative to buying a 4-core, a quad-core system. I can turn around and possibly unlock the other 2 cores on the chip if they are available. I have to research that. But anyway, the memory and hard drive, you know, we're going standard 4 gig minimum, a 500 gig hard drive for data storage. Now here's a neat little trick. And I'll show you in the next screen here. Well, not the next screen, but I'll get to that little trick in a second. But here's the power supply. 500 watt, more than she's ever going to need, even if she gets this 6850 card. Because I think I'm running a 400 watt, maybe a 450 watt. But it's a modular design now. I know, excuse me, there's up and, some people are for modular, some people are against modular. I look at it this way: if you're not messing around with the connectors all that often, I think a modular is fine. For instance, with my system, I don't. Let's see, I have one of the modular cables plugged in. The only one I have plugged in is for my video card. Everything else is hardwired. That's why I look in power supplies. If it's got the main cables hardwired, your hard drives and your ATX powers, fine. The other ones, modular, I can deal with. But that's the power supply I'm looking at. Then we're going to shove that all into this case. Now, the one reason why I said the little trick is she's not going to lose any information on her laptop, because this actually has, and you can't see in this picture, but if you see my cursor here, down here at the bottom, I'm sorry, that's the back. The bottom front area over here, okay, above this foot, there is actually a cage or mounting unit specifically designed for a 2.5-inch SSD, which, as we know, the 2.5 notebooks take 2.5-inch drives. So her drive's going to plop in there. I'll get it all set up where her information's in an area, but everything else is get rid of the Windows XP section in it. But all of her info will save there, programs will save there. Matter of fact, I'll keep it on there. I'll just disable it. It won't boot up from XP. Now, you might go, okay, you showed the hard drive, the memory, whatnot. What about a burner or a CD-ROM or something? I can get a CD-ROM for like dirt cheap. I got a couple of them laying around. Matter of fact, I did not look at this before, so let me look at this real quick. Okay, she will have to get a serial ATA hard drive, so I will have to buy a burner. I was hoping there was like one parallel ATA port on it, but there's not by the looks of it. So now here is the if I can get to it. Where is that? There it is. Here's the breakdown on this. I was actually fairly surprised on this. Okay, now I know this may be a little small for you, but I'll read along with you. The processor is going to cost me $88. The board, $10. Now you're like, okay, wait a second. That's a $50 board, if not more. How are you getting it for $10? Where I go is they turn around and bundle processor and board deals for AMDs. So if I bought them separately, yes, this would be $50, this would be $87, but I'm buying it together. It's going to cost me $98 for a board and processor. And as you can see, the most expensive part is the case. I don't mind spending money on a case, a good quality case. So, you're looking right there. You're looking 98. Oh, geez, the idiots upstairs. 98 plus 110. You're looking like a little over $200 right there. The memory, I'm going Crucial. I know the Crucials work on these boards. Crucials work pretty much on all boards. I tried another performance chip set on mine, and it caused a problem, so I went and put Crucials in the first two slots, and then the performance chips in the other, and I'm running 8 gig, but she doesn't need 8 gig, and I'm not going to spend the money on 2 4 gig chips. The hard drive, buying OEM, $45. Now, if they turn around when I'm ready to get this drive, if they have the deal that I got on my drive, because I bought my 1 terabyte for $40, I'll get 1 terabyte and partition it up for her, so Windows is separate from everything else. The power supply is a $60 power supply. I learned my lesson from when I bought mine. I bought mine for like 40. It was on sale. It's not a bad power supply. It's not a main brand, I don't believe, but I had problems with it. And then for the burner, just another OEM burner, 18 bucks. If you don't count the burner, it's 343 bucks. If you count the burner, it's 362, we'll say. So it looks like I'm going to have to go this route with 362. Now, adding a copy of OEM Windows 7, you're looking at like 171, 172, somewhere around there. So about 407, no more than 475. Now you may ask, okay, keyboard, mouse, speakers, okay. Keyboards, you can pick them up a dime a dozen at Walmart. You can pick up a keyboard for 10 bucks. Mouse, she has a mouse. Speakers, I got like 3 or 4 sets, both just stereo and also like 2.1 or 5.1. Me personally, I no longer use speakers. I use the headphones all the time. Monitor wise, I'm going to let her use my current monitor, not my high def, but the other one. And then later on, I'm going to upgrade and do some swapping around. Now, what I mean upgrade and swapping around, I'm going to get a second high def monitor. The newer one will be the primary. The one I'm currently using will be my secondary monitor for my editing and stuff. Then when the new brand of video cards come out, the new models, I'll wait till the good ones come out, and I'll get 1, maybe 2 of those, depending on how they perform. So I'll say I buy one, put it in my system. I can take my 6870 or 6850, put it in hers, so she would have a more up-to-date. Another thing too is, and I just thought of this, that price that I said with the Windows, you might as well add, okay, so 470, say 490, because I'll have to add a wireless card. So if I get the 490, or if I get it for 490, that's three of my paychecks. Yeah, we figured out it's approximately every other paycheck I end up paying bills, and the ones I don't help out, the money's mine. So this is going to be, I'm thinking, Christmas gift. Surprise her. I think she'll know something's up when I turn around and take the old monitor home, and she'll be like, what's going on here? But basically what I'm going to do is I'm going to do a little thing for her parents, and if her nephews are there, and my brother-in-law, show them how to build and basically upgrade a computer, because none of them really know how. They still call me, which I don't mind, but for me to get there, if there's a problem, that's a 2.5-hour drive. So, but anyway, guys, let's get, there we go. And I can't get this back. Where is it at? There we go. So that's been the build out for Project Wolf Omega. Now, will I do anything fancy overclocking or anything with their system? But the only thing I might try is to see if I can unlock those other 2 cores. That's about it. It's a basic gaming system. Like I said, her laptop won't even run any of the updated Minecraft. So it doesn't quite work for her. But, you know, things happen. So anyway, this has been WLJK. I shall catch you guys later, and every once in a while I'll turn around, maybe post an update on this, and I'm hoping the only thing I'm gonna ask from her for Christmas is a little HD camcorder, or maybe a HD webcam, and maybe I can turn around and show off the build. So I shall catch you guys later.